Big moment for the organization last night as Patrick Kane tied for the most points for an American hockey player. Had a chance to break the record. Chance to tie the game, didn't get it, and then an empty net. Red Wings lose 3-1. The only local team that lost last night.
Mm-hmm. And you were there.
Yeah, and I know what you're going to do. I've been to a lot of wins this year. It's not my fault, John.
I just said,
Yeah, but you said a lot with your
He said it again there, by the way. Modano. Mike Modano. I mean,
the over
do you want to be
Canadianized
Canadian?
version.
You've never been there, right?
Yes, I've been to Banff. That's my
Oh,
Canadian
that's right.
experience.
Yeah.
Now I'm like Heather. I've been to a place one time, so I can.
Yeah. El Cap.
Yes.
And what's in Bab that you can say.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, Biff.
Yeah.
But the thing I said.
Why are there two Fs?
thing I said about the Wings yesterday was a little foreshadowing. Like, don't let the Wings get cold here. Don't let one turn to two, turn to three. The Kings can play a sleepy defensive style of hockey. Detroit had 10 total shots going to that third period. Not good. They got a brutal stretch coming up here. They don't have Simon Edvinsson. They're going to feel it a little bit. Keep the train on the tracks. Don't give Yzerman a reason to be cautious or hesitant at the trade deadline. The Pistons played last night. They picked up a win.
Yeah, it was a really good win, too. And I know Jokic wasn't playing, but it was a tough win against Denver. And it was a gritty win. I don't care who was playing, who's not playing. You get to the end of those games, and we always talk about how are they going to match up with those teams in the West. Well, they just took one of them down, and they have only one more loss than the Oklahoma City Thunder, who currently have the best record in the NBA.
Which is starting to set up a Costa v. Costa showdown.
Ooh.
We're a long way away, but my brother has moved to Oklahoma City. It's the only team he follows. We could have a showdown for the NBA Finals. The Larry O'Brien.
We got to get him on the show.
Costa v. Costa showdown.
Do your voices sound the same? Sometimes,
similar.
Brothers sometimes have the same cadence, and
Yeah.
it would be interesting to see how that would be comparable.
We don't need to do this.
We need to have him in here live, by the way, not just on the phone.
Oh, you'd smell him when he walked in with all the artistry that he does.
Okay. I'm not going to take shots at your brother. I got enough shots I can take at you.
He partakes.
Yes, of the weed.
Yes, John. And then last night you had Michigan and Michigan State both win to help set up what is a great matchup on Friday. You had a hell of a stat about Friday's matchup, right?
I do. I'm trying to find where I got my stat right here. Here's the matchup. The combined ranking of Michigan and Michigan State this year is going to be the highest. Michigan at 3, Michigan State at 7. So it's obviously a total of 10. The last one, the previous highest, was in the 2012-2013 season of 12, and Michigan was at 4, Michigan State was at 8. And just to maybe give you a little foreshadowing, the first matchup was in East Lansing, as it is this year, and that was a 20-point win for the Spartans. And then later on, as it will happen this year, in Ann Arbor, it was a 1-point win by Michigan.
Split.
And at that time, they were ranked number 4 and number 9. So
it's feeling like one of those years. These two teams are going to be
the collision course for a great matchup Friday night in East Lansing.
And it's interesting because both sides could say they won last night but didn't feel good about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were nail-biters all the way down, all the way to the very end. And Michigan obviously played against the number 5 team. Michigan State played against Rutgers, but in the RAC, one of the toughest places to play in college basketball.
I just mean if you're playing Rutgers, you don't want to go to OT. And
Ideally.
And Izzo was like, hey, we can't play this way, not on defense if we're going to win. So he gets to feel...
He can say whatever he wants. A win's a win.
Yeah, no, it's good to win, but then he can still do the Izzo thing where he hounds these guys. You got to get better. You're not going to win a game.
Couldn't guard my grandmother.
Right, so he can still do that. And if you're Michigan, Nebraska's down 2 of their top 3 players. You're never going to apologize for winning, but now you can go back to this and say, oh, we can play so much better than this.
Sure, and it was at home.
Yeah, but the good thing is they both stay on their winning ways to set up this epic clash on Friday.
Here we go.
Cannot wait. Some text coming in on the Super Bowl storylines. Sam Darnold is the modern Jim Plunkett. Bounced around the NFL and then later in his career made the Super Bowl.
Thanks, Sony. The modern Jim Plunkett.
It wasn't signed Mike in West Bloomfield.
Anybody seen him play?
No. Sam Darnold threw a pick 6 against the Lions for his first ever pass. What a journey he's had, signed Roger.
Yeah. Did they win that game?
They did. It was Matt Patricia's first game as Lions head coach. Yes. We got this defensive guru against a rookie quarterback. Pick 6. I think it was Quandre Diggs.
Mm-hmm. So our show was out in Vegas that opening weekend. And so when we flew back, I was sitting next to 2 people who were coming to see Sam Darnold play. Ironic.
Full circle. By the way, do you know, I showed you, Sam Darnold's grandfather is a rather famous individual.
Oh, yeah. He was the Marlboro Man, as well as a great athlete at USC, but his name
is Richard Hammer.
Better known as Dick Hammer.
The grandson of Dick Hammer could win a Super Bowl.
The sense of, I mean, like just their parents when they named him Richard.
The Hammer family?
Yeah. The unbelievable.
So I did look up earlier. He was born in 1930.
Okay.
Was Richard going by Dick at that time?
Probably not. Maybe not. Hopefully not. In this case.
I don't know.
Growing up as
Richard Hammer. The etymology of the name Richard.
I'm pretty sure it's probably some porn star copied that name.
Why did that happen, by the way? Like, Richard and Rick makes sense.
Again, the etymology of that name, I have no idea. When did it transform into?
I don't know. All right, another text says, I could care less for the Super Bowl. I realized it's not the same old Patriots, but it is the Patriots, and you have a cheating-ass coach from Michigan on the other side. I don't care about Bad Bunny. I like rock music. There's just nothing for a guy like me for the Super Bowl.
All right. Well, then, Sparty, don't watch.
We're going to talk about Bill Belichick, somehow not a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Explain this one, John. We'll do that coming up next. It's 97.1.